holiday survival tip number 2 coming at you. I wanted to create a series of tips to just help deal with the stress that comes with the beauty and gifts and gatherings that the holidays bring. It also brings ridiculous amounts of stress, expectations, and I just want to offer you some things that I use to make sure that I spend my time like in gratitude and enjoying everything and not like totally steaming in the corner with the fake smile on my face. Welcome to Body of Truth. I am Rebecca Windsor. Body of Truth was born after years of kind of just pretending that everything was good enough. My marriage suddenly ended, seemed very sudden at the moment, in the moment, but probably had been gradually ending for some time. And then my son very shortly after that left for college. And so all of those roles of wife and mother that I really had built my life around, I needed to really redefine myself from the ground up. I would say that I spent a year completely as just a sleepwalker in the dark, no energy to do anything, overwhelmed all the time, overweight, uncomfortable in my skin, uncomfortable with life, really deep and dark in the pit. But after I endured that, I was able to start to listen to my inner voice that really had tried to be reaching me for quite some time, that I'd been suppressing. And then really my most important discovery, and what I really look to share with you, is in making new decisions, the way to get them to really anchor into you is by literally anchoring them with repetitive motions in your physical body. And so that way you're changing the way your brain works, you're changing its literal configuration, and then the rest of your life will change. Once you change your internal landscape, your external landscape has no choice but to change. So tip number 2. Saying no is self-care. So, self-care has gotten this very strange rap. I am not saying that getting a manicure or getting your hair done is not self-care. Sure, however that comes to you, if that gives you an hour of peace where you get to sit under the dryer, or, that's just something that really soothes you, that you really enjoy, it is self-care. But what I'm also trying to suggest to you is that self-care isn't just about kind of like vanity and treatments, and as someone who does all of those things, there's no judgment there. I think that taking care of yourself, and I just think a healthy ego is absolutely imperative. I'm the opposite of kill the ego. That'll be a different video. What happens during the holidays is we say yes for other people. We don't first say, well, is that a yes for me? If it's a yes for you, go, wear a fantastic outfit, and have a fantastic time. But if you feel that it is a chore to say yes, or you're feeling worried about disappointing someone, I promise you that by saying yes when you really mean no, and going and not having a great time, and it's apparent to everyone there, is not really doing anyone else a favor. You taking care of yourself is really the gift for everyone that you know. You cannot help the people around you unless your mask is on yourself first. And one of those ways to put your mask on first and to pour from a full cup, not an empty cup, is to make sure that if you are feeling overwhelmed, that you have the power and the absolute right to opt out. And that I would hope that the people in your life that love you understand that that choice is an act of love. It is the opposite of an act of selfishness, because it is, once you can take care of you, is where the next time you guys get together, you're all in. You're all there, and you're so happy and grateful to be there. And advocating for yourself is important. No is an entire sentence. Do not apologize for a clean boundary. And I'd like to offer one more thing that a Circle Sister said that I thought was really wise and that I totally agree with. And I love the way she put this. She said that people that make really firm boundaries and make very declarative statements, I can't make that event, no, that's not okay for me, makes the other person feel safer because you have given them a place of unwavering decision and they can make their own decisions accordingly. When you're someone who's like, I'm not sure, I'll see, let's feel it out, someone's going to feel very uncertain. They may not know where they stand with you, and they certainly don't know where they stand with your decisions. You don't even know where you stand with your decisions. So let's bring it back to when you are invited, all these wonderful invites that you'll get, and you, first of all, take the moment to weigh them. Do I want to go? Or am I just saying yes in an impulse, like just because I feel like I have to or a habit? When you say yes, do it joyously. If you don't want to go, absolutely say no. And that is absolutely taking care of yourself and will give you a more sure whole trip through the holiday season. Hope this was helpful and that I hope that I can offer to you the beauty and value of a clean no. And have fun this season. I'll see you tomorrow.